Ghana, South Africa is Sunderland 2, Arsenal 2 at the Stadium of Light. And I'm here with...
Kingsley Walker.
Disappointing the result. Very disappointing result. Draw at Stadium of Light and 2 points dropped. Your take on the game?
Well, for me, I'm disappointed. It was a game Arsenal should have won after coming behind to lead 2-1. I think we made mistakes in the game. For the first time in a long while, Arsenal made some mistakes and they were punished for it. And it was a game they could have won after coming back in the second half. And David Raya, Gabriel Magalhaes, they had mistakes. They did something I never expected them to do, especially at that point in the game. I expected them to be coordinated and all that, but it happened and Sunderland got a point from the game.
The first half of the game was a very, very torrid first half. We hardly saw free-flowing football, fouls here and there, but we came back into the game in the second half better. Talk me through the tactics and the overall gameplay of both teams.
Yeah, before the game started, we saw a formation. We knew that Sunderland was going to defend deeply in their box, and that is what they did. And the game itself was very, very physical. In the first half, they didn't even allow us to play. They were always trying to foul the Arsenal players and all that. And they were also delaying the game. In fact, Mikel Arteta was complaining about them delaying the game and all that. And it didn't really help us because our morale was a little bit down. We didn't play the way we wanted to play, that free-flowing football in the first half. And for me, I think it really affected us. And when Sunderland scored, it became even more difficult because they knew that they were leading. And what they did was they sat back and they defended deeply. And for me, I think the first half was very, very poor from the Arsenal perspective. They didn't really do so much in that first half. And they couldn't create so much, even though, they will say, we didn't have our striking option. But even at that, I think we had enough to get something, and we couldn't score in that first half. And for me, that was very, very disappointing. But I like the way we came back in the second half.
This game is one of those games that the Arsenal of, say, 3, 4, 5 seasons ago would come here and probably easily lose by 2-0, 1-0 because of the importance of the game. But the boys were able to come back from that 1-goal deficit to get a 2-1 lead, but very, very shameful to get that equalizing goal against them from the former Ajax man.
Yeah, I think when he came in, we talked about it when he came in, and we knew he was a threat, and he showed that in the game. But I think I liked the way we played in the second half. I think the urgency was there. We played more better. We moved the ball more faster in the second half, and we got the reward also from the first goal we scored. It was through the pressure by Declan Rice, and we were able to score that from Bukayo Saka, and the goal from Trossard, fantastic goal. And for me, I think that was the point. We should have defended better. Arteta even made some changes. He brought in Muskora, and I think we should have defended better. We didn't do that. We allowed the balls inside the 18-yard box, and we couldn't do anything about those balls. And it was very worrisome, and we had to pay for it. But for me, I think I don't know whether a point for me. I think that draw feels like a loss to me because in the quest of Arsenal winning the league this season, 3 points should be the goal. These kind of games are games we should win. If you want to draw points, it should be against the big teams, not against Sunderland, a relegated team, but a team that just came from relegation. But for me, the way they have played this season, I think they are a very decent team. They will also pull a very strong threat to other teams. We saw what they did to Chelsea, and today they showed in their stadium that they're a very, very good team.
Okay, you talked about the fact that we got the first goal through pressing, and it was evident that we needed to press more in this game. We were not pressing Sunderland enough. In fact, they were the ones that were pressing us while we were trying to play from the back. And if you look at the way the coach made the substitutions today, it was obvious that he did not have a lot of options off the bench. And that was why the only sub he made was bringing in Mosquera to just beef up that defense and take out Eberechi easy. What does this result do to the mentality of the boys, the morale of the boys going into the international break and coming back to face Tottenham?
Well, I think the players will be very happy that there's an international break. And also Arsenal itself will also, as a whole, will be very happy also that there's an international break because it gives the team the ample time to prepare again, to start all over again. There are so many injured players. So they need this 2 weeks interval to be able to recover and be fully fit for the team. And Arteta will also be happy that it's coming at the right time so that he can have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 players back to the team because today we didn't really have the numbers. Arteta couldn't do some tactical changes because of the numbers. We are very, very. There was nobody on the attacking wise though. We have Waneri, we had Anos, who again a Dorman. These are young players. They cannot really do so much in a game like that. So I think this is a good opportunity. The international break is coming at a very good time, and for me, I think we need our players back because after the international break, we have for our first 3 games. It's very, very tough. We have Tottenham. We have Bayern before Chelsea. So it's going to be a very, very tough period for the Arsenal team. So for me, I think the international break is coming at the right time. And for me, I know the coach will be disappointed. I know the players also will be disappointed. But in football, you either win, you lose, or you draw. So the draw is what happened today.
Okay, so finally, you're man of the match for the game.
Is it for Arsenal or
for both teams? For Arsenal.
Do we really have a man of the match for Arsenal? I think every player was just there. Trossard for the goal. I think he tried. I'll just give it Trossard because of the goal he scored. Nothing more.
Okay, thank you very much.